I know you are involved in a couple of foundations, but mainly, am I saying right? The Cruyff Foundation or
Cruyff
Cruyff
Foundation, yeah,
Cruyff
yeah.
Foundation. What can you tell me about it? What the foundation does and your involvement?
And you know, Cruyff, Johan Cruyff was an ex-footballer from Holland,
Okay.
also from Ajax and from Barcelona. And so he set up this and school, college, and university that, you know, first of all, he didn't go to school. So he was a good player and well-known, well-respected player who reached so many achievements, but he didn't go to school. And, you know, he said, well, if you are a sports guy, you're not stupid, you know, you can learn things. And back in the days, you have to be 100% to school or 100% to and school or sport. There is no between. But he said, now I can give opportunity to the younger generation. They can still go after their dreams, and then still also at the same time they can study things. And he set up this college, universities, and in Holland, in Barcelona, in Sweden, in Mexico, all over the world. And also there is a foundation under his name, Johan Cruyff Foundation. So they help, you know, they believe in that each and every children should play, you know, that's in Dutch how they say, and should play, you know, have the rights to play, mainly the children with handicap.
Ah, wow.
So this foundation supports the children who have handicap issues. Maybe you can be a wheelchair, maybe you can't move, maybe you can, but you are still a child. So you deserve to play, maybe with your wheelchair, with help, someone helping you, picking you up, then you kick the ball, and then they build and Cruyff Courts. It's a small and a small grass field, and then they close it with the wires, and then in the center of the cities, you know, where you can't find where to play. So the kids, instead of going on the streets, then they have there they can play like an indoor football. And so they have a lot of places in Holland, almost every city. And then they have Cruyff Blaine. Cruyff Blaine is like a small, also that version, but most school is in Holland. So the kids can start from young age how to play and do things. And also they do a lot of work in Barcelona, in Mexico, in South Africa. They also do the same things. So it's a good foundation, you know, to support and be ambassador from within it. So each year they have like Cruyff Open Day. All children from the whole country come together, and all celebrities in the sport or with acting or television personalities come together, and then they play with the kids. You know, you sit in a wheelchair, then you play with the handicapped children, and then people singing, and then they sing, and then they show their talent, and then they feel they are still children. You know, they can play, they can do anything.
I love that you figure out a way to focus on their ability and not their disability, and
Yes.
most of the world, that's what they focus on. That's what we see, right? They are visible, like someone who's on a wheelchair, we see their disability, and you know, we judge them and stop them at that point. You don't feel like they can't do anything more, but what you are doing is amazing.
Right? Yeah, exactly. They can do a lot. They can do a lot. And then also in this organization and foundation, and Paralympic athletes are involved with the biking, athletics. So a lot of they have a lot of lot of histories that people who can stand on the podium, who can relate to these kids and say, oh, hello, I am a Paralympic also, but I am an Olympic champion or world champion. Look at me, you can do it also.
Well said. And how can people from the outside, how can we support the foundation?
And you know, sometimes they have and charities, and then
Okay.
and we put link on our Facebooks, all the
Okay.
ambassadors, and then they have Johan Cruyff, Johan Cruyff Foundation, no, Cruyff Foundation.nl. That's their website. You can find, buy a t-shirt and donate small money, €5, €10, it doesn't matter, you know. Anyway, you helping children, you know, you may have a children, and then personally, and as a human being, you know, we don't know one you know, our legs, you know, we run fast, we do whatever we want. Our legs, our hand, they're not guaranteed, you know.
No.
You may get
No.
car accident, you may be handicapped, you know. We are younger people, you know. Tomorrow when we have a family, you know, we may have kids, you know, who are handicapped, you know. So it's Allah's work, you know, who has legs, who doesn't have, you know. We can't decide, you know. So at least what we can do, you know, is like to make a path, and for our insurance, for the kids coming, for all the people need now, to put a path that this is normal, that we help each other, you know, and then do good to each other, and then luckily everybody will understand, and it's a good thing.
Mohammed, there's nothing else I want to add to that. Like, that's well said. And just, I personally spend a lot of time with people with disabilities. That's part of my job. And exactly like you said, we are, you know, we are seconds away from also being in a position where we need somebody to support us. Like you said, it can be in a car accident, one bad slip fall, and we depend on somebody else for the rest of our life. So might as
Yeah.
well build that karma, and then, you know, while you can, and ahead of time, and support those people that can be supported to the best ability. So
Yeah.
it's wonderful what you're doing.